Hi, and welcome to your tea leaf reading for the week of October 16 to the 22nd of the year 2016. I've had here, before we get the reading started, this is my owl mug where I have already, prior to starting the camera, drank the cup of divination and prophecy so that I may deliver the messages to you, for you guys, for anybody that's watching the video that resonates with the messages that I have here to give, to send out, and to receive back. That which you send out returns to you. So let's get this reading started. And I wanted to show you guys the icon, the photo for this week. And that is, be aware of what you say to people. Let's just leave it at that. Be aware of what you say to people, because, and it's not that so much that you're saying something that's horrible or wrong or good or bad, but just be aware of what you're saying to people, because they'll always remember what you have to say. And if your words are not coinciding with your actions, somebody will eventually call you out on it, and it's usually when you least expect it. And that is definitely connected to your career, your relationships. Okay, so if you're somebody that's here to build on a career or a relationship, it's good to be honest. But again, do be aware of what you say, because as I mentioned, and this is just naturally coming out for people watching, as I mentioned, there are people out there that will come at you when you least expect it, when your words aren't coinciding with your actions, okay? So I feel as though this week, and please don't mind that leaf, a few of the leaves just fell down, but that's okay, because we're getting grounded here, okay? After the full moon that just took place and has been taking place today, as I'm uploading the video, it is the full moon. I feel as though a lot of the energies has been really scattered. So now it's time to really ground those energies. So I take that the leaves that just fell down is that we are coming to a grounded energy. So what that basically means is it's manifesting on the physical. So much of stuff that you've worked really hard for was around you, around your energy body, around the people that you associate with in their energy body and in your environment, floating and floating around. But now this week is the week where all that energy is and will be manifesting on the physical. So if you're somebody that is looking to start a new career, if you're somebody that is hoping and waiting for to be established in a higher job position at work, this is the week where it's all going to manifest for you. If you're hoping that your spouse proposes to you, this is the week where instead of talking about it, things are going to deepen. Okay? And I also do see that that's kind of coinciding with your actions too. Remember, watch what you say, because someone's going to come at you and be like, remember that time where we promised that we were going to get engaged and we looked at those rings and all that stuff? I'm waiting. So be aware that you don't want to give out false promises. You don't want to give out promises if they don't mean much to you. And you get what I mean? So I see an arrow shooting to the right, which is good, because the arrow shooting to the right is definitely in the ethers, but it's going clockwise. And then there's also a point that's going downwards, and that's associated with groundedness as well, okay? And it's really aligned underneath the arrow. So you're moving forward with your life right now. You're going somewhere where you've wanted to go. Mind you, though, the scattered energies has really gotten you going back and forth emotionally, but it doesn't matter what you do in life. in terms, as long as you're moving forward and you don't stop and you just keep doing what you're doing, eventually, as I mentioned, it manifests into something that is accordingly good for you, or, you know, part of your purpose because you've worked towards it. I'm seeing a few animals in this cup. I'm seeing a bear with a small baby bear. So what this basically means is protecting your family. These are just messages that are coming out for me at this time. You're going to feel a very strong kinship of protecting your family at this time, okay? You're going to feel as though you've kind of passed over and gotten over within the last few months and few years of the emotions of my family, you know, treated me this way and that way when I was little. But I feel as though this is the time right now where you really have gotten over it and you're going to be there for each other, okay? That's what family is all about. I'm also seeing two people kissing here, coming together. It's definitely a heaven-sent relationship. It could be also symbolic of two animals coming together, but if you can see, the crowns are touching. And it's also associated with animals. So two people are kissing, so there is divine inspired love here, okay? I'm seeing here a dog sitting down, listening. Dogs symbolize loyalty, okay? Dogs are guardians. They are our guardians. And they symbolize loyalty. And the face, again, is associated looking forward to clockwise, okay? So this is about your life purpose. There is a dog protecting your life purpose and protecting you and guarding you at this time, okay? Bears, dogs, they will attack when they feel their family is vulnerable, okay? I don't necessarily feel that you're questioning who your family is, because of course you know who your immediate family is. But there are also people in the spiritual community that feel a calling to protect their spirit family. And I'm very grateful that I have a spirit family that always backs me up, you know, so that's always great. And we all back each other up, and that's always good, right? But do know that when we have that, we all back each other up, then that energy is already around us. So we have those guardians in a spirit realm that will eventually manifest and protects the people in the spirit community, okay? Because we have a very big role to do in the spirit community. We are teaching and showing people the way. Whatever is the way for you, the path for you, but it is a lot for us to provide for people, okay? I do see a lot of activities in this cup this week, but I'm also sensing that a lot of it is a lot more quiet than the last few weeks. The last few weeks has been a lot of chatter, a lot of talk. None of it was really, some of it was true, but a lot of it was exaggerated from people outside of your workforce, in your workplace, from other people talking. I feel as though it took a lot of you, a lot out of your body, out of your energy body. You have been sleeping a lot of the he said, she said stuff doesn't serve anybody. But I feel like this week you're here kind of bowing down and you're wearing a magician's hat and you're kind of somewhat taking out this magician's hat and you're bowing down or going forward and facing, which is this Sphinx character, which can be a lion, which can be a dog as well. So this is a protector. You're giving thanks and gratitude. You're opening up your heart chakra to this protector, to this guardian. And this guardian also has two protectors, as above so below, an angel from the heavens and a guardian from below. This guardian has a wand, a scepter, or a hammer in its hand that is paving the way, that is directing you guys all the way, okay? But you do, of course, want to move forward because you need to learn from your lessons rather than repeat it over and over and over again. Do you get what I mean? I see here a burglar, okay? And this burglar is literally about to run and get away with something that they have done. And this burglar is faced on the letter no. This burglar has a hat on, kind of like a dark face mask on. Not even a mask, but something like covering their face with like a black cover, like a material sheet cover type of thing. And he's trying to get away with what he's stolen, okay? So there can be theft going on. Pay attention to your bank, guys. What's going in and out of your banks. Please pay attention. It is a male figure. I'm literally seeing that this is a male figure. Pay attention to your banks. Pay attention to your phone, your rent, your mortgage, your landlord, whatever's coming in and out, pay attention. It's also symbolic. It doesn't necessarily have to mean literally someone's coming in to your house and stealing something. Pay attention to what goes on in the workplace. If you're somebody who's a manager, an associate manager, or supervisor, or if you're also just a worker there, be aware of what's happening in and out right now, because this week there is going to be a burglar that is caught. And this burglar thought that he's getting away from it, but he's placed on the letter no. So it can also be associated as an appearance, okay? So do be aware of what's happening right now. There's nothing to worry about, but also be aware of that eventually people will get caught, okay? And there are a lot of people that don't get caught with crimes, but eventually they will get caught with something else, okay? Eventually they do get caught. It can be a female, but I'm seeing it's more of a male, okay? Because there's a male figure, or like a goblin looking figure, okay? I also do see here, right above, when we're moving this way, there's a female here with a cloak. She's facing counterclockwise. And with this cloak, it looks like she's up in the air. So she's really paying attention to what's happening in her life right now, but it looks as though she's pulling people towards her direction. So this is definitely a leader. This female is a leader with a cloak. Okay, so when I see a female with a cloak, I immediately pick up somebody who has shamanic skills, and some female who's a shaman or a witch, okay, a medicine woman. She is up in the ethers, symbolizing she's working with the energy field right now. I'm not telling you that you should be aware of this female in a negative sense, but do be aware not to mess with this woman, because she's paying attention to everything, and she does not tell you immediately that she knows and she sees and she hears, okay? So this is the woman that has been paying attention to this goblin burglar and knowing what they're doing. And in the meantime, as this goblin burglar believes she is getting away with theft, murder, there is a big no behind him, and they have actually been caught. And the medicine woman, the shaman, the witch, her game is to take everything that belongs to this burglar in a very sly manner, and to protect everybody around so that this burglar gets caught. Okay, so you have to be aware of how powerful shamans and witches are. If you're somebody who's getting in a relationship with a shaman female, a priestess, a high priestess in particular, with a medicine woman, you have to be aware of that they will be able to see right through you. Don't play games with this woman. Do not play games with this woman, because she will have you in her claws, and she will get so powerfully beyond, above, even with you, that you will have absolutely no idea what the heck just happened, okay? This is not to scare you, but you do have to be aware of these things, okay? And this is, you know, part of our physical reality of Earth too, that people can be good, everybody can be good, but it is I am a shaman, I'm a high priestess. I don't consider myself a witch, but I am a shaman by title. And I am a high priestess by title. So I have every right to be a good-hearted, law-abiding person title. So I have every right to be a good-hearted, law-abiding person, shaman, priestess. But as a priestess and a shaman, I have also every right to be cunning and devious in my work and sly and secretive. Okay? Because it's a counteracting balance to those that like to take that which is not theirs. Okay? It's just the way it goes. It works with the laws. It's like an undercover cop. They have every right, it's part of the law, to be an undercover cop in order to catch the predator, in order to catch the thief. I'm seeing somebody here working with fire. There's a spark of fire taking place, okay? And that arrow is shooting towards that fire. So there's an arrow that has been shooting towards a flame. So what that basically symbolizes is, within the last 12 months, you have sent out energies, flaming, commanding energies. Fire symbolizes action, fiery action that commands, asserts, directs, okay? And now's the time. This is the week where it will spark. That arrow is going to hit that flame, and it's going to, because when we started the reading, those leaves dropped. So this is a time where it's manifesting on earth, okay? All that stuff you've worked very hard for is manifesting on earth. See the bottom of the cup? You're going to catch somebody in a lie. You're going to catch somebody, and this is just a very strong intuitive pull that I'm getting at this time. You're going to catch somebody in a lie, and you're going to, this is where I said, you know, be aware of what you're saying, because it's really going together, okay? You're going to catch someone in such a strong, very smart way, because up until this point, this person has been giving you very, very, very strong hints that this person is lying. You know, and that's why it's wise not to lie. And, you know, I'm not here to tell you how to live your life in that sense and tell you this person is good and that person's not good because they lie or don't lie. No, everybody has their own character. Everybody is the way they are, how they are, however you want to see it. But I choose not to lie. I choose to either not say anything until I have much more accurate information about a situation, or I just choose not to say anything at all. Or, you know, I bring up some other situation instead. Because when you lie to someone, especially your love, your lover, your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, people you work with, when you lie, you have to be able to remember that lie so very well, because that lie will come up again. That situation, that scenario will come up again. It will resurface. So when you mess up on, when you say a story, when you say one lie, and then that one lie doesn't coincide with that second lie that's connected to that first lie, and that third lie that's connected to that first lie, and that fifth lie that's connected to the first lie, your lover, husband, wife, partner in your career has been listening to you. Don't think that you're getting away with it like that goblin theft. Eventually you'll get caught, and you're going to be caught this week. And you have to be aware of if it's that witch or that shaman, because she is devious. She knows what she's doing. She knows how to get even. She knows how to capture and take away. She's right there. She's taking everything that belongs to you. And she's going this way, even though she looks like she's going backwards. She's taken. And if you can see here, the thief, he has nothing to fall back on. His one foot is trying to go down, but he has nothing to fall back on to support him. This female, this shaman witch, she's got this bridge here with these guardians aligning. She's got this bridge. It's a direction. And she sees. You see that? She sees. She sees what you're doing. And she says that this is a big no-no. See that? There is another, and it kind of looks like a heart. So this is most likely associated with relationships. Something that you love. Okay? Something that you love. Some person that you love. Some situation that you love. It's very much connected. Okay, guys, I'm going to keep this a bit short. Don't want to go over. If you'd like to have and purchase a reading with me, you can do so by visiting redearthgoddesstemple.com, and I'll see you next week.